The change is that
Mr. Basil has warned newly elected members of parliament and independent candidates to be wary of opportunists and power-hungry politicians, some of whom he says have big issues hanging over their heads.
some of them are the Cayman Island issues, some of them are the Sandline issues, some of them are the public housing scheme that has been corrupted. Some of them were involved from the NPF saga. Now I'd like to send a strong message to the independent members and the new members that have been elected into parliament. It is now unbecoming of true leaders where we see people coming into parliament running to a camp because they are psychologically affected, because they have to run, because they think they should be in government.
From the Rapopo camp are members-elect for Rabaul, Dr. ALLAN MARAT, Gazelle MALAKAI TABAR, Kendrian Gloucester Joseph Lelang, Engoram Ludwig Schulz, North Bougainville LAUTA ATOI, and Governor-elect for West New Britain Province, Sasindran Muthuvel.
When we changed government, we had one thing in mind. It is to change the corrupt regime of Somare, Sir Michael Somare and his corrupt ministers. We did that very well. We changed the government. It is sad to see that the spirit of changing government because of corrupt activities and corrupt regimes is now no longer there from the Alatau camp.
Each of the members at the Rapopo camp are taking bold stands against the current status quo of the PNG politics arena, like Governor-elect for the West New Britain Province, Sasindran Muthuvel.
It is the government's responsibility to share the wealth equally. I want to support a team who has some principles, who fight against corruption, and I join hands with my party leader, Honorary Joseph Lelang, member for Kendrian Gloucester, to support this team to fight against the corruption. The very principle the last government they changed, and now again they are teaming up with the same group of people. So we would like to appeal to the young leaders that they join with this team who has some principles, who wants to fight against this corruption and take Papua New Guinea to the next level.
I'm here in Kokopo with this team specifically to make sure this country in the next 5 years sees some major developments where this country has been lacking for quite some time.
We are here basically to determine what kind of future do we have we want to give for our children. What kind of future do we want to take this nation to the next stage of its development in terms of its improving governance, in terms of addressing law and order issues, in terms of addressing the conditions of workers that our people face in this country, the labor market issues. We need to look at the macroeconomy and how we manage our budget and fiscal policies and over the medium term, our debt. These are the big issues that we need to look at. It's not simply about forming government.
I believe in good governance, I believe in transparency, I believe in accountability, and I believe that this team will see the way forward for Papua New Guinea. Land Lomilong, not Bougainville, to not to fear. I am with the right team. At the end of the day, it's not about the government. I think it's about leaders, the right leaders, strong leaders, who can make the right choice.
It is important that we find ourselves along with our principles of, yes, believing in this group and also in the responsibility of addressing and fighting corruption. To be part of that other group in Alatau, effectively you are statistics, you are just another number.
The Rapopo camp is calling on all newly elected and re-elected members of parliament to seriously reflect on their purpose of being elected by the people. They believe that PNG needs leaders who are able to make bold decisions and bring much sought-for change.
And here we are, with the numbers game being played now. We are all running here and there. We are all wanting to secure ministries everywhere. But no one is caring enough to consider the principles that we need to stand on. Ethical principles, moral principles. No one cares to display to their voters integrity in leadership.
The invitation is open for any MPs to join the Rapopo camp. Delhi BAGU, National MTV News.